Let's see here. Where's someplace with a nice view? Oops. Not here. This place most definitely does not have a nice view. Button. Ah, Blue Plaza still isn't a wild zone and hopefully will not be a wild zone. Where's a nice bench to sit? Here, bench. Do you really not have a bench in this plaza? Okay. You have no place to sit and chill. That's disappointing. Where was the hide the interface button? There it is. Alright, I'll see you guys in 6 minutes. Let's go! Okay, I meant to turn off the stuff, not have it go to its fighting time, but sure, that worked. Thank you, Frank, for your participation. Hello and welcome all, everyone. It's time. Apparently it's also time to tweak my microphone again? Which direction is that? We're in the post-Thanksgiving technological blunders, apparently. Testing one more time. That was the wrong direction. Testing now. There we go. Okay, now here we go. So, I got Guardians of Azuma on Black Friday, and my gosh, someone should have warned me that game would eat me whole. I have put in way too much time to it, my fingers are all remembering how do you map in Azuma, not how do you map in Pokemon. Was there a side quest somewhere? Or have I lost my... Yeah, there's side quests over here. Over by where I was initially loading in, because of course I would have thought ahead like that, then completely forgotten I thought ahead like that. Thank you for not being a shiny Pidgey, that would have been awkward. Pin. Let's see here. We go this way, collect a Pokeball. Or potion, I should say. Yes, you should. Because then you'll catch them unawares and that will improve your catch rate. Spin a rack. It's a rock. It's a Pidgey. I can't jump over the rope. Alright. My Floette needs approximately 1 bajillion EXP points. The other side of the bay? Okay. Oh, I could have just come across here and gotten a lovely bench. Alright, well... Hopefully I'll remember for next time. I doubt it, but I could try. Did I already get this one? I feel like I got this one. Okay. Carry on. That's not the map. Here we go. Bridge. Squirtle! Hello, dear. I do hope Bulbasaur will show up where I can catch them. And Charmander. Like, all of them, please. That delivery man is being accosted by Pidgeot and Pidgeotto. Hello, sir. Oh. Oh, it's the whole family. There's a Pidgey hiding behind him. You okay? Hey, friend. Bird Pokemon come in all shapes and sizes. We all know that, right? But Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot will always have a special place in my heart. Even joined the delivery company I'm working for because their logo is a bird Pokemon. Oh, it's a Talonframe, not a Pidgeot or anything. Pidgeot and its evolutionary line can use the move Fly, you know? It's a pretty amazing move. Want to taste the power of the move Fly from my bird Pokemon? Just let me know when you're ready to take on my high-flying team. Do I have anyone that can... Where do I take them on? Oh, I'm gonna be in for a hard one. Okay, Frank. By default, you're... No, actually, wait. The swords. I know you'll fall in love with Pidgeot and the rest once you've faced them. Shall we battle then? Of course. Alright, first up is Pidgey. Fly high into the sky, my feathered friend. Alright, dual blade. Alright, now I gotta remember how to use anything. Okay, I have an advantage of levels. That might be enough. Pidgeotto! Aerial Ace versus... Shoot! Alright. Step 1. Don't be anywhere near where they are once they fly into the sky. Fly is like dig, but just... more so? I don't know how to try to explain that. Nope, nope. Run! No, you were stuck in the middle of an animation and couldn't run. You just used Twister on me. Oh, fly must have a heckin' long cooldown. What a rude way to be brought back to Earth. Dude, you're the one who picked a fight with me. I lost that one, but my bird Pokemon put on a great show, right? I bet you were impressed. The rest of Lumiose will be too once I spread the good word of how awesome Pidgeot is. Someday I'll even get my company to swap their logo from a Talonflame to a Pidgeot. You'll see! I think at a Hometown Pride they're gonna stick with the Talonflame. Oh hey, I got the TM for Fly. Why am I surprised? Over here. Hi, Delibird. Sharpedo. I just had a thought. What if Lapras was in this game? And then I finished that thought with, wow, that would be a pain to animate. Also, it might be, sidetracked by an NPC. When night falls, my lamp, it pulls double duty as a lamp. Well, okay. Makes sense to me. Right, this lady with the scyther. Grass, bug, fire, dark. Here we go. Flying, bug, not grass, bug. I know my types. Not really. You know, it's my dream to open a Furfuru salon with my scyther someday. Do you know much about Furfuru? It's really fluffy Pokemon whose fur can be trimmed into all sorts of fun styles. It'd be amazing if my scyther could learn the proper technique for trimming Furfuru. To do that, Scyther would first need to master a move called Slash. Thinking the best way to learn would be to copy someone who's already mastered it. Maybe you could have your Pokemon show us how it's done. All you need to do is use Slash on the substitute doll right over there. Oh, this is not how I foresaw this going. Okay. Who's got Slash? I've got Shadow Claw. Swords Dance. Razor Leaf. You have the most likely chance of knowing Slash. Yes, you do! Slash! Yep, time to take Furfuru for a shave. Wow, what a well-executed Slash! Shave the Furfuru cut. 2 pence. Good evening, Frost. How are you doing? Okay, now that we've seen how to do it, let's give it a go, Scyther. Oh, that was perfect! I knew you could do it, and yet they don't show it. Scyther mastered the new move Slush. Now we can handle Fufuro trims for sure. We couldn't have gotten this far without your handy demonstration. Thank you! With that, I'll go on ahead and open up our salon for business. I got to take today off for work, so I can't really say on one way or the other, but it's been gold! Ugh. Stop by if you ever feel like giving your Fufuru a nice fresh trim. Yeah, about that, ma'am. Let's see here. Fufuro. Chloe, you're nice, but Fufuro, it's time for you to shine? Question mark. Yes, please. The one in my party. Heart trim, star trim, diamond trim. I do not see the Pharaoh trim. Let's do the star trim. Aren't they both adorable? Fufuro is looking gorgeous and Scyther's working so hard. And there you go. Scyther seems really pleased with how it turned out, too. There we go. Alright, you darling poodle. Why did your Pokédex entry update? What? There's a Mega Evolved Pokédex? Oh no. Oh, of course you would. Where was I? Fufuro. I don't even know what number Fufuro was in this. I will get you eventually. Excuse me. Alright, I will be back in just a second. There is a cat meowing for attention. I must go check on his meowjesty. Okay. In Marmalade's defense, it is cold and he is not a spring chicken anymore. I wouldn't really want to jump on a counter just to get a drink of water if I were him either. I have his water bowl on a counter. Taros wig pictures. Taros in a wig. Okay, yeah, I'll see that. Anyway, I have his... Oh, you're kidding. You can get all the trims in here. All right. I know what my money's going on right now. What was I saying? Right, water. So, I've got his water on a counter. which is where it has lived since he was a kitten. And he meowed and meowed and meowed until I went and moved it. So, yeah, it's now on the ground level for him. And that's not the only water dish he has. He's got 3 others. But they're all on counters, and he's like, this is the one I want, so... Okay. This is very true. Oh, that was the orange one. I thought that was called Pharaoh Cut, not Diamond Cut. Alright, for reasons that have nothing to do with the outfit I'm wearing, totally. Fufro is staying in that cut for a while. Wrong button again. By the way, Guardians of Azuma is a good game. Like, full stop, Guardians of Azuma is a good game. Alright, let's hit up. Actually, boxes. Give me Bellsprout. Any Bellsprout will do. Dump you in here for easy holding, I say while pushing the wrong button immediately. Bonk. Sorry, I need to move you the rest of the way. EXP candies. Open your mouth, Bellsprout. Not like it'll be difficult. Oh, there we go. Didn't even have to put any candies down its gullet. Dun, 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 dun. Wrong button. Ugh. Apologies in advance, this is going to be nothing but button misinputs for the entirety of the night. Where's one of my leaf stones? I have 4 of them? Well, okay. And now the plant hat Pokemon has turned into... James looks like lunch Pokemon. Can't believe I still remember that. I had stopped watching Pokemon long before James had caught a victory bell. Or rather, but it still hangs in my brain. Rent-free at that. I'd like to heal my Pokemon, please. Pop them in the easy bake oven. Please, just call Frank, Frank. Now we're off to... Sprout. Oh, right, this is the fighting guy, and I just swapped to a freaking normal type. That would go badly. Alright. I'm counting on the Ghost and the Lucario. Hello? If you would. Huh. thought. How many of my guys are currently weak to fighting? Well, worst case, Frank takes them all out. Oh, that is a terrible thing. That is not a terrible thing. People could become the strongest Pokémon. I might not feel so uneasy living alongside them. But I suppose that's too much to ask, huh? Well, learning some self-defense moves to protect yourself from wild Pokémon that are running around the town makes perfect sense. The mentality of might makes right is just asking for trouble. Do I have someone in the reserve that's not weak to fighting? Florida, but she's only level 30. Ask a silly question. Get a Talonflame to the face. It's your time to shine again, sir. Question mark? I can't remember if Talonflame is a male or female. Anyway, hi, I'm here for the match. Hey, I remember you. Piper, right? Beat me in battle right in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want now? I'm here for a promotion match. What? You just rank Y when we battled. You mean you already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand that I have to ask. You did earn a challenger's ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request a bout, both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time, and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Going to become the 4th strongest disciple in the dojo for sure. You're gonna land on your face in a moment, ma'am. Talonflame, my love! Sweetest birdie of the seas. Air slash. Flame. Oh, he survived that. Okay, I didn't survive the quick attack. You might have just had me back on the ropes, but I'll prove that the fists of justice never flinches. I respect your convention, but you're gonna lose. Oh! Oh, you came prepared for flying types with Metacham. Still lost, but you came prepared. Kudos! So, your strength outshines mine once again. You're just too strong. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours, or what? I have to admit, you've really mastered your skills. Here, this seed of mastery is for you. Oh, I just had a thought. If you bring me seeds just like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But, I have to admit, I'm taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here at the dojo today. Neither is his sister, Gwyn. Actually pretty unheard of for both of them to be gone. Okay, him rushing in is not good. What? Has she gone missing and you're trying to find her? So she's not here either then? That's right, Sensei, I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Jose outside Wild Zone 3, no? Wait, don't tell me. You're here to join the Fists of Justice, aren't you? No. Absolutely not. Choose your opponent for the next promotion match, sir. I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I can't verify any of that right now. What? Where's your phone? You don't have a phone? Tried using Rotom's phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much as press a finger to those poor Rotoms. So I rely on my younger sister Gwyn to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwyn since yesterday. My apologies, Piper. I'm so worried about my poor sister I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for— Wait, don't leave just yet. Be honored if you would face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. She's got your phone, right? What's your phone number? We can call her. Now, if you'll excuse me. Well, I guess we're not doing phone numbers. Yes, we're gonna go with yes. Sensei has stamina in spades, but I don't think he'll have much luck finding Gwyn on his own. In a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help, though. Someone who's good at finding people? Know anybody like that in Lumia, say? Emma! That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. And that also gives me time to learn Fly. Satchel? TMs? Is it down at the— Nope, it's not down at the bottom, it's right over here. Let's swap out Steel Wing. This is fair. Okay, wait, nope, one more. Thank you. Why do you have a box full of Pokeballs? Also, hold on, let's look at that text string for a minute. This is an interesting shortcut they've gone with. They've got a flat texture to signify all the majority of the balls, but sprinkled in a few Pokeball models to make it look like it's, you know, actually full of Pokeballs. And has some depth to it. If you're not looking too closely, that's pretty good. If you are looking too closely, snark. Yeah, Charm's not gonna do anything. What am I— Cotton Guard's not gonna do anything either. Snarl. Bufaro. We gotta talk moves. Ma'am. Change them moves. Or not. We have to TM some things. Yup. And because it's a physical move, that does more damage. But I think I also want to give you a Fang. Fire Fang? Ice Fang? I've already got somebody with Ice Fang, so let's go with Fire Fang. Actually, strike that. Thunder Fang. There we go. Alright, so he's meowing again. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab his orange little butt and bring him out here. Maybe that'll get him to tell me what's going on. I don't even know where Scythers are at, let's be honest. Or do I have a Scyther? Hold on. Checking. Search boxes. Pokemon species. Mono PQR. S. Scyther. I mean, I do have a Scyther, but I can't see through my cat's head. Level 37, you know? You know, I'm just silly enough to do it, yes. Sorry, Fufuro, you're back in the back seat. Satchel. There we go. Good evening, Fox! So far I've had the orange cat interrupt the stream twice because he's been meowy. Once because he wanted me to move his water bowl to ground level, and second time because reasons. So he's now been, banished or, forcibly brought, take your pick, to the desk during stream, so hopefully he will chill. In-game, we gotta go find somebody's lost sister. Also, the somebody just happens to be a one-punch man, so now there is a Scyther, and I keep tripping over my words. Also, I keep messing up button inputs, so that's been going on. Oh, I also got Fly. So, all of the above. Also, yeah, did I mention I keep messing up the button inputs? Alright, go to this Pokemon Center. I also evolved the Bellsprout Alpha into a Victory Bell, so that's just chilling in my box right now. Marmalade, I did not bring you up here to mess with the keyboard. I brought you up here to figure out why you keep meowing. And it's not the meow meow, it's the I am clearly in trouble meow. What? Why now feel gypped? Waist high fence! Stolen my chance to get the— oh, wait a minute. Might still be able to do something about that. Bingo! What do you think, Marm? Did I do it right? What? Dude, what the fudge? No, actually, this is a Duo Blade. Get this poor guy out of there. Talk about having arachnophobia. Dang it, they got me again! Someone get me out of here, please! Just have your Pokemon hit this thing with a powerful move. No need to be gentle! I'm glad you specified it can be any kind of move at all, because actually, you know what? Yes, Scyther. X-Scissor. A stronger move than that? What stronger move are you looking for? Oh. Right when I'm gonna change Pokemon, you change to nighttime. Okay. Other than the wrong menu, what's the strongest move I've got? Liquidation at 85. Also, I did not realize I could get to this menu by pushing a button. Iron Head at 80. Aura Sphere and Zen Headbutt at 80. But he said 80 wouldn't work. X-Scissor is the same. Bug Buzz? Bug Buzz might do it. What? Stronger than a 90? 65, 90. I don't like this, but if Braid Bird doesn't work, nothing will. Phew. Thank you for your help getting me out of that sticky situation. You really saved me. Why are there Spinneracks right behind me? How did that happen? So work at the Spinnerack here. Well, the truth is, the three of them are my partners. I call them the Spinnerack Sibbies. Yeah, that's kind of cute. When they get angry, they always wrap me up and leave me high and dry like that. Why is your head clipping through your hair? Swiftly moving on. This time I messed up by destroying a web they just finished making. Big mistake. Three of them strung me up and left me hanging, but I wish they'd shown some mercy. It's not like I did it on purpose. Okay, you've made your point. I'll be more careful, I promise. But you know what'd be a better use for all that silk? Nets and ropes to sell for some quick cash. Kidding, that was a joke. Don't string me up again, Spinnerack Sibbies. That was an interesting way to get net balls. Also, I had to freaking use Brave Bird. What the heck are those webs made of? Ah. Where's that fly? Oh, I have to go back to the TM to teach it to you. That's mildly annoying. Fly. I was about to say, if you could learn Icy Wind, that would be ridiculous. Cool, but ridiculous. Alright, apparently we have a sibling to track down. Oh, he's already here. Cool. Hello there, Piper. What brings you here? I did not realize how huge this man is. Well, admit once again, Piper, he's like, I think the only person taller is Az. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister, Gwyn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. Yeah, he is kind of a knockoff Thor, ain't he? I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Ah, I understand. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my... Yeah. He is 100% a knockoff Thor. What does your sister look like? Or sorry, where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall? I see. Your sister certainly has her unique interests, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood. I'm on it! No, no, stop! Just left? If Mimi was feeling better, it could search for his sister using its telepathy. Oh well. I could use your help, Piper. We'll be waiting for you in the Jean district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumiose. Oh, you just went straight to sleep. Well, feel better soon, dear. Alright. Time to go to City Hall. For the first time? Question mark? Oh! There's a TM up there. I was trying to look for a colorful screw to see if I could get that, but TM trumps that. Ooh. Ha! You can't confine me! I will take this TM, thank you! Toxic! Who? Where? Oh! Oh, there. Okay. Pleasure to meet you this evening, Pidgeotto. I am going away from you, so you can stop attacking now. Let's see here. Weedle, Weedle. Klino. Nothing that screams, come and collect me. Back we go! I am never gonna get over the fact I lost a shiny Pidgey because I mistimed something. Oh, hello, Alpha Camerupt! Goodbye, Alpha Camerupt! Sir, I swear to Arceus, if you knock down that door. Emma, Piper, I looked all over, but Gwen is not here either. That's to be expected, Ivor. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information about Gwenna. Piper, I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. Alright, game, spawn in the NPCs. If you could smash. Thank you. Managed to find an old friend of mine online. Congratulations. Someone's gone missing. got yourself a missing person, eh? Well, I don't know anything about that. Good luck! You have jumped up the suspect list, sir. That girl. Oh? That girl at the cafe had such a cute bag. I should have asked her where she got it. Yeah. My rival at work finally got the dressing down he deserved. Sweet, sweet justice. Okay. Like, I'm sorry your work got that bad. I'm glad it was addressed. Or rather, I'm sorry you had an issue with your coworker. I'm glad it was addressed because those suck. Ugh. And sage. Colorful screw I will get to eventually. A child declaring they can help? Who? Oh, shove it. Multiple shove-I! Is that even the right word? Probably not. Anyway, I want to start from up here. Excuse me, Pidgey. Boom. Colorful screw! And now I can just hop down and collect my spoils. Well, additional spoils, I should say. I can walk. What? Sorry? You just said Gwen. You're right, that is ridiculous. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Correct, it is not nice to throw a tantrum when you lose a battle. Wine done, that was it. Oh, I was blanking on the name of the city in Galar for a while there. Dawn's already approaching? They sure went by fast. Seriously, suspicious old man. Oh, I might have some luck. Yeah, I'd call that luck. Panseer. Dude, if you attack me, you will be a feraligator to the face. Do not tempt me, monkey. Flying! Okay, I already talked to both of those guys. Talk to the backpacker. This is true. Ivar's iconic. I mean, look at those muscles. Have you seen his sister? This is a legitimate question, not a pickup attempt. How big is my search area? Honestly. Oh, the last guy I talked to, of course. Gwen from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean that girl who's always here? Yeah, she gets called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near that dojo about how loud their training sessions are. I hear she often heads to a cafe off Centrico Plaza with a friend after she's done here at City Hall. Find any leads, Piper? That matches what I heard too. Sounds like she left for Centrico Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck at that location. Understood, I'm on it! No, Thor, no! I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? You're startling the cat, sir. Suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. I just realized she's wearing a bodysuit underneath her jacket. And also that her feet clip through her shoes. Moving swiftly on to Centrico Plaza. Of course, swiftly would be using fast travel and I'm not, so take that as you will. Uh-huh. This is a critical part of the investigation, of course. I have to investigate the obviously purple item. Okay, that wasn't quite what I meant to do. That wasn't what I meant to do either, but hey, it got me what I wanted, so you know. I will gladly trip my way into... trip my way into getting the item I was after to begin with. Authentic. Dude jogging. A scissor. Here we go. No, but you have me curious. Isn't it amazing the things you can capture in your photos just by pressing minus? It's a rare treat to have so many options to play around with, and speaking of rare treats, here! Would you just give me a rare candy? Okay. Go on and take photos with... tons of photos with the minus button. You can use filters and different background tunes to change the vibe of your shots. Have fun messing around! Yes, I messed around a bit in the 10 minutes before stream, just chilling. Emma, Piper. There's no sign of Gwen here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, if it isn't our local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today? I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl. To go! Ooh, am I getting questioned here? I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Her? Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with that Dynamo girl. Any idea who that could be, Piper? I am not gonna mention Terragon. Not gonna touch that can of worms. Sorry, Emma, you'll have to solve that mystery yourself. Could be Canary. Those two seem like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, as they say. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing a bell. Where can I go to meet this Canary? Just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, Piper? Where was it? Let's check with Arcane Construction. Arcane Construction, hey! I'm on it! Thor, no. Oh, there he goes again. I'll be back later to grab that coffee. What? But we already got it started! We should hurry to Arcane Construction too. Come on, Piper! In this world full of names you can't pronounce. I certainly hope to see you again soon. Hi, is this soon enough? May I please have a fresh water to go? I was hoping for to go instead of in photo mode, but sure, thank you. welcome. Alright, this time I am going to use fast travel since I went and took a photo. Again! Knock knock. Do you have a... just lying around? Man, you need to be more careful with those colorful screws. Oh no. It seems there's no sight of Gwyn here either. Hey, what's the big deal? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwyn?" so loudly I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He's lucky Pops ain't here, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary. We promise we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwyn. This gentleman is her older brother. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Do you know where G-Volt went? Still, I love a quiz, so I'll tell you what. Try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you simply must tell me where she is. Back off, big guy. You're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? Hope you take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwyn. Mute it, muscle bag. You're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Oh, right. Piper, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decide to join the Kinetic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I gonna heal my wounded ego? In that case, so why not have a rematch now? If Piper wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwyn. Oh no. I'm not sure how Fancy Detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? Just a minute, I need to check my team. Seriously? Ugh. Okay, I have Go-Goat. I have Lucario. I have 2 flying and water types. Oh, I am doomed. Let's do this. Bring it on. No mercy this time. I'm going for the overkill. Okay. Oops. Starting with the wrong party member out. Oh, Buzz. Oh! Get out of there. Out of there! Go for the dig. Oh, that was nice. You dug your way out of that one. And you're going straight for the electric sheep. I'm going in for the bulldoze. And a dig. I'm sorry you couldn't dig faster. You got him, Gadget. Oh, Stunkfish. Dig. Get out of the stealth rock range. Oh, that's right. You are weak to grass and ground. Speaking of weak, I need to use a potion. Because this guy. Essential. Hyper potion, because we're not messing around. Thank you. Speaking of not messing around. I literally just had this fight a minute ago. Oh, fire punch. Did not dig fast enough. Ooh, gadget down! Getting gadget back up on her hooves. Oh, that hurt. You were faster than I was. Dig. Oh, I can't use my items while dig is in action. Alright. Thrashed my whole team, even Electros? Again? Sorry, ma'am. Hey, and what would your grandfather say about that language? What is with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever. You want to know about G-Volt, right? She's been a Kinetic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game sesh, she mentioned how she's looking for some spot that could be all hers. A place that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. Actually, it makes perfect sense. All I know is what I heard, that G-Fold wanted to go to the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up. Whatever that means. She was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner was weak to. Last I heard, she was headed to some fountain to pick in a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. Fountain! Now we're getting somewhere! Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as a partner? Of course! That would be Chandelure, the luring Pokemon! Its types are Ghost and Fire. The fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Piper. Which fountain picks a Pokemon that's Gwen's Chandelure would struggle with, I wonder? Grass? No. Sorry, Fairy and Fairy would both not be a very good type matchup. So, Clawitzer? Yes, Clawitzer is a water-type Pokemon, isn't it? And Chandelure is a fire-type Pokemon, which makes it weak to its water-type moves. Great, we should look for a Clawitzer, yes? No, Thor. Oh boy, here we go again. Does anyone stop to think G-Volt might just want some alone time? Probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. Knowing that dimwit, he's probably headed to the Wild Zone now to look for an actual Clawitzer. Don't worry. It's my duty to protect the peace in Lemia, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Piper. Let's hurry over to the Clawitzer Fountain in Blue Sector 7. Can I heal first? Ivor, wait, it's the Clawitzer Fountain! Yes, hello. Pokemon Center? Thinking on it, my team was probably already healed up after that fight. They did not need a run to the Easy Bake Oven, but Easy Bake Ovens happen. Clawitzer Fountain! I've not seen this fountain before. Or if I have, I didn't recognize it. Emma! Piper! I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwen anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwen might be in this area then. This must be the right place. There's a Clawitzer fountain just like Canary told us. Well, Piper, do you think we'll find Gwen somewhere around here? Honestly, I don't know. You're unsure? We don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of elimination, this should be the place. If so, where could Gwen be hiding? This place is just an empty square. What else did Canary tell us? Something about a place where X, Y, and Z axes don't meet. Yes, of course. X-axis is horizontal, Y-axis is vertical, and Z-axis is depth. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. Next we need just our Y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwyn. And we should go down into the sewers. There's all this water in the way. What would your approach be, Piper? I'd stop the water. Or send a Frank down. That sounds like a tall order. Skills I've honed in the Fists of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. No, sir, you're not doing property damage. No. No! No! Thank you, Emma. Oh, Lord. I can no longer call this man a One-Punch Man if he were bald. He has less brains than the One-Punch Man. He is absolutely Thor. Can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fists of Justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water flowing somehow. Stop, Thor. Piper, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below ought to empty into the sewer. Then we can investigate. I mean, okay, yes, actually. Trying to think of a way around that doesn't involve potentially damaging the... Why did I go to Pokedex? Damaging the fountain, but honestly, I would hope has a option 2 shut off. Do I not have Ice Fang, Flip Turn? I don't have a TM for Ice Beam. Okay. Attention ladies and Pokemon. I am looking for an Ice Beam. I'm not surprised Tauros can learn Ice Beam. Problem is, do I have anyone who already knows it? Icy Wind, Mist... Change Buzz... Nope. Snow Runt? Ice Shard... Again, Icy Wind. It's gotta be Ice Beam. Sorry, what was that? Definitely not. Alright. Not the map button. Who's my ice area right now? Oh, good, it's right next door. Actually, that makes a lot of sense for it to be right next door. No, I'm not gonna let myself get completely distracted. Only mostly distracted. Where can I get an Eevee? I say while running past the Espeon. If I had a Glaceon, this would not be a problem, now would it? Am I going the right way? I am very much going the wrong way. I can fast travel. I'm going to do that. Or I'm going to be lost in the town forever. Dratini, you say? Gosh darn it. Of course not. Oh no. Your Numble needs a flamethrower. My Numble's been frozen solid into a block of ice. We're taking a walk in the wild zone. When suddenly we get caught in the middle of a bunch of wild Pokemon fighting each other. Numble got hit with like 10 ice beams. Numble's a fire type, but it's not thawing out at all. Not even an ice heal did the trick. The only other option is to use a super hot fire move. Tell me I've got flamethrower. Actually, fire blast. Do I have flamethrower or fire blast? Well, no. Okay. Take down Snarl, Roar, Bite, Tackle, Lair, Ever, Nasty Plot. I don't really have a fire type that knows flamethrower, do I? Camerupt? What you got for Lava Plume? That's only 80 power. This needs to be Flame Burst, doesn't it? I'll be back. Excuse me, will the aggressive Pokemon who knows Ice Beam? Abomasnow, please step forward to be captured immediately. Oh, that hurt. Fly, get out of the way. Oh, shoot! I have officially bitten off more than I can chew. Alright, step 1, boxes. Anybody who's weak to ice, get. That means you, Gadget. That means you, Scyther. Everybody else should be okay. Ish. You know what? Yeah. Little Leo, it's time for you to have a growth spurt, sir. And I have to do the fast travel again. Alright, step 1. Don't let yourself get surrounded. Step 2. Burn them all. Houndoom? Actually, no. Still the best bet. Why is there a Go-Goat here? Also, why are you Snover so mean? I can get why the goat's mean. That stinking icy wind. Goodbye. Ahem. Abomasnow. As I was saying earlier... Wait, are all these guys fighting? Okay, fine. I just need to concentrate more on running. Fly. Get in the ball. Oh, for the love of Arceus. Fly, my dude. Get in the ball. Thank you! That Obama Snow. Ice Punch. How does no one around here know Ice Beam? Mabel? Surf, Earthquake. Oh, of course not. Though you do teach Fire Blast, which I'm gonna need, I think. I'm gonna have to level someone who's an ice type up, aren't I? Well, Obama Snow by virtue of being an Obama Snow. And an alpha. And high level. Double Blade, take a vacation. Right. I, need to revive you. Oh, you're already revived. One of my hundreds of dozens of potions. Force Sphere. Who keeps putting these boulders all over the place? Then headbutt. Oh, felt that. Force Sphere. Then that took out my choke. Ice Beam! Oh, thank fudge. All I had to do was knock out some fighting type Pokemon. Go away. Little Leo, your vacation's already done. Thank you for your time. Assuming, of course, Ice Beam actually works. Toxic Spike, Substitute, Whirlpool. Icy Wind. Ice Punch. Ice Fang. Ice Beam. No, not Flamethrower. Oh, okay. How do we dry pipe or not? So I don't know. We could force someone to find Ice Beam in an area where Ice Beam doesn't. Dragonair knows Flamethrower. Numble! I might be able to rescue you. Yes! That worked. All the ice is melted. Oh, thank you so much. Are you okay, Numble? Wait. Were you snacking on berries the whole time you were frozen? I guess that's fitting. Numble is the numb Pokemon after all. Well, I'm glad you had a very nice snack. Thank you so much for saving Numble, trainer. Okay then, that happened. Just shaking my head here. And also, go Gadget. Okay? I'm concerned. Who's your savior? I'll be having something from the tea menu. Penchamilla tea. My gosh. Aww. Dragonair looks adorable. Alright, tea time's over. Back to work. Dragonair, my darling. Ice beam. Da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. Is the door gonna pop open? Okay, no, that's not a hidden door. There's a side exit. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Piper. You know, with all the mentions of X, Y, and Z, I am kind of expecting to run into an X or a Y. We already met Z. Well, this place ain't creepy. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokémon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? Wild Pokémon, you say? But will Gwen be safe down here then? That's why we're trying to find her. No. Discount Thor, stop. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwen, Piper. Watch out for the wild Pokémon. Ma'am, why do you Naruto run? Of course I can't mess with that. Oh, they did pay attention to that sound. What? Where? Oh. Oh, annoying bat. Hello, dear. Would you like to get into a Pokeball? Of course you wouldn't. Ice Beam! Now, would you like to get into a Pokeball? Thank you. I have a map down here. I have a map down here. Rotom phones have maps of the sewers. Anyway, sound design. You can actually hear splashing in a puddle if you walk in a puddle. Well, Dragonair's about to get a lot of experience. Where? What? Shh, above me. Sorry, bag. I wanted bag. Use this item. There you go. Oh, and you even got to see the little healing effect when you came out of the menu. That's nice. That means they're annoying Vern in the ceiling. Is there anything down? Is there anything down here? Noinvern means dragons. Floette, you're back in the party now. You are immune to dragon type. Of the Pokemon I expected to be in a sewer, you, sir, were not on the list. So much for me sneaking up on it. Oh, I already have a Scraggy. Whoops. If you would. I forgot I'm mainly fighting. Okay, it's Ghost. Wrong thing. Hey, why wouldn't Shadow work? Oh, I forgot to change up your moves. Once you're out of this fight. Yes, you can just float over the water. Alright. Can your Pokemon float? Then you needn't worry about a moat. A ghost, I presume? Oh. That would definitely make the sewers feel more complete. Bring in the ultimate ghost. The missing no. Go straight and then left. Sorry, right. I should have done sword stance first. Why am I being a putz? Shadow Claw won't be very effective, but that doesn't mean it won't work. Unlike Psychic Headbutt. Why? Should have done Sword Stance first. I'm too used to regular Pokemon rules. Pretty great, Paul. Thank you. Let's see, who all do I need then? Whoops. Lucario fell in the water. It's not telling me who all is around here. You know, these didn't look like stairs at first. I'm gonna need an electric type in a moment, aren't I? There you are, Piper. Looks like this lock is preventing us from going further in. You know what, Ivor? For once I agree. Have at. Yes, smash the barrier so... No, destroying public property. Is the lock public property? Let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Yes, detective work can be awfully dull. Which area do you want to check? The lock body. The hinges. Nothing unusual about the door hinges. Small enough for a Zygarde cell, maybe? There's no clever way to open the door then. I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where could... we need more information. You might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Oh, never mind. We can make a fairy well guess. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was Klefki, right? Let's go after it. Klefki, the key collection Pokemon, and I need to swap out to anyone but Lucario and Dragonair. Actually, hello. Talonflame, you're up. It seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open the lock back there. I should go ahead and catch it. Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. Oh, God. This does unfortunately mean there's a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught. But that's just a risk we'll have to take. No? It's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not an ancient Emma! Bold of you to assume we could punch Pokemon in Hisui. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to Piper. Here, feel free to use these free Ultra Balls. Alright, now catch that Klefki. Let's see here, can I... Oh, you're gonna have me fight it officially, aren't you? Despite it knocked out, we want to we don't want to knock it out, you want to catch it! Alright. Oh, that's why you gave me the Ultra Balls, because you don't want me to attack it with something extra effective. Ba-dum-bum. Nice catch! Even if you do trip over your cables and cause a small problem with your microphone. I feel I've witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that. Right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that lock open for us. If you'd be a sweetie. We're counting on you, Klefki. Did you just yell at the lock? It doesn't have the key for this lock. I really thought it was going to be the... I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. There's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my own fist become the key. The path will be opened thanks to my power. No stopping him this time. Please don't break the entire freaking gate. Oh, you broke the entire freaking gate. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Yeah, no, Frost, I'm with you on this one. Buddy. Pal. Restraint. Please remember, restraint is a thing. No, this way. Oh, hey, Gaslight. You're 35. Oh, hey, Violetta's 35. Right, poison, get out of there. I forgot Violetta. And Ghastly is a bad type up on account of poison. Sure, curse yourself to no health. I'll take the high. Oh. Oh, shoot, you're taking damage from curse. Let's have the ghost lead the way. Duo Blade, you're up. Oh, there are more than one of you. Okay. Don't pick a fight and we'll have no problems. Ba-da-dum-ba-dum. Can I go up here? Hey, another clef key. But since we just caught a clef key, we do not need to hatch a second clef key. Also, I think we'll be back to this room later on. Sentrits and pat rats. Annoying rats. Okay, first this way. Litwicks! Do I have a Litwick? I do not have a Litwick. I now have a Litwick. Flamethrower might hit multiples. Sort of ice beam. Did not hit who I wanted. Oh, there we go. Dragon Rush. Oh dear, get back here. Will you please stop with me? Is there a Litwick hitting me with flame wheel? Is that what's going on here? Shadow Claw that ice. Thank you. Yeah, two things. Waterstone? Okay, wasn't expecting that. Oh, I just got the pun. Frost, that's terrible and you are correct. Box. I do like me my lanterns. It's even the correct gender for that joke to work. Moving on! If it had been a girl, I think I would have named her Joan. Or Jean. Anyway, hi, Shadow Claw. You are not going to fire spin me, Litwick. Crunch! Alright. Which way here? If you'd be so kind. straight ahead. Don't you dare. I don't want to fight with you, Kelps. Do. That's just a big circle that may not have anything at the end of where. There. Oh, you took a hit, my dear. Currently have as many super potions as a Poke Center, so there we go. If it weren't for the fact it's a free heal, Pokemon Centers are almost redundant. Because you don't have to get their PP back. Anyway, hi, what horror have we unlocked? Oh, hello. Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Maybe even the very same Chandelure that Gwen has as her partner. Or we're getting lured in by the Chandelure. Wow, you got ahead of me in a single flash. Looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. And no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwen's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwen is. A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Piper. Sewer candy, sewer mushrooms, sewer things I will not be eating. Why is there a giant box of stuff? Or rather, why is there a giant box made out of giant boxes? Lucario! I can't target these things. Oh, I can investigate. Are you sure about that? Buster pipes and some valves. Nothing special here. Some odd electrical panels. We tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happened. Did you not see the warning sign right here? Protag me, why am I flipping switches? There's a warning sign right there. I've learned something important in the course of this investigation. We go around smashing things in the name of detective work, and it gets very crass indeed. You think? There's a sign. There's a green box. I don't know what the four machines are for, but they don't seem related to the cake. There's one of them that's green and glowing. Push a button. Checked all of this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraption. Are you sure, Emma? In that case, the only course of action is to act. Are you about to punch down a... Excuse me. You know, I like that subversion of the trope. That's odd. I smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I punched a wall and had my fist go straight through without breaking it. Felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be... The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone, or something, conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusionary walls. But for now, let us proceed. I am sure Gwen is waiting for us on the other side, I say while trying not to cackle. I mean, fair. I would too blame Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime can be blamed for a lot of things. This, I think, is more the result of a ghost. Alright. I should have checked the map to see if this room was on there first, before going through the wall. And the illusion doesn't work. The chill I felt when passing through makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate people and Pokemon of Lumiose. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be all the happier for it. Oh hey, it's a Chandelure. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwen's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwen. Partner's freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwen's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Piper. Alright, I'm gonna call it now. Gwen disappeared herself to get away from her idiot meathead of a brother. I sense a fight against a ghost coming up. Oh! You're Gwen. I recognize you from the kinetic quiz. Gwen! We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? Gwen herself. Excellent deduction, Piper. Though I suppose culprit may be a bit strong. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwen was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwen. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind the whole case. If you really wish to hear the truth, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, Piper. Alright, Frank. Let's do this. Frankly, I have no idea what's going on. Sir, I'm pretty sure you have no idea what's going on a daily basis. Are we doing this? I'm going to win. So you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Gwen of the Fists of Justice has challenged us. Oh, we're doing a ghost paree, huh? A ghost jamboree. Frank, you know what to do. There we go. Frank, take a breather. Fly, my pretty, fly! Oh, I don't know what caused that. Slow down. Hopefully it didn't get picked up by the stream. Anyway, moving rapidly on. Oh, Frank learned Hydro Pump. Chandelure, Mega Evolve. Finish them. Chandelure's Mega Evolve form is pretty nice looking. Oh, no, Frank, move. Honestly, for us, there should be. There should absolutely be a flying monkey of some variety. But there's not one that I know of. Your Pokemon shine with justice. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well fought in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwyn? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Luna USA. And Piper is a member of Team MZ. She's also the reigning Canary Quizwiz. I see, and what did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to even start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in a ZA Royale battle, you don't stop even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I am the one who has to deal with all the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure, one of the Klefki, to help me hide down here. That way, you would be unable to participate in any promotion matches. Then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fists of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I'd love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Piper. It's true then. Piper is my opponent for my next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you all will excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should have let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks that the Pokémon help put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, who was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokémon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivor knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please, not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decide not to use it unless absolutely necessary. Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Piper! When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. You're right, that is a wild backstory for a Hex Maniac. No, I've not been here before. It's time to take a look around. Not a Pokemon. A Pokemon I don't want. Also a Pokemon I don't want. What What was that noise? Oh, cat rats. Going down! Nope, I'm all good. Need to save before I forget. One cannot last on autosaves alone. Oh hey, it's a lady with all the floettes, who are evolved since last I saw them, I think. Have a look at my flotte. I evolved Flabebe of each flower color, so now I have a full palette of flotte for fabulosity. Try saying that 10 times fast. Now I want to set all 5 of my flotte in battle together. Well, that's gonna be a thing. Yeah, sir, just keep walking. Iron Head. Whoa, that took out 3 at once. Okay, I'll take that. Get out for a minute. You need a breather. I need to have line of fire. There we go. Words can't do it justice. This is 5 flower colors blended together to create brand new colors. I must make those colors a reality. Like maybe a set of pastel colors. I can make them by mixing different colors with white. Now the people of Lumio State can enjoy all sorts of hair colors thanks to you. Of course, if you ever feel like changing up your own look, you can head to the hair salon too. Nine new hair colors are now available. Okay, show me. Don't think I'm gonna change up my look, but show me. That's very yellow. That's very anime grandma. That's definitely the definition of mint. Oh, that's a nice mellow color. Likewise, I'm liking it. Doesn't currently match with my outfit, but okay. Didn't look bad overall. I'm not gonna swap what I got, but didn't look bad overall. Why am I doing this the hard way? Let me fast travel. Let me fast travel. Thank you. Let me heal my Pokemon. Let me heal my Pokemon. Okay, let me fast travel. Alright. You need to beat Ivor. Yes, ma'am. At last you've arrived. Gwyn has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokémon in this city, then Pokémon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. For both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I'll prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. No, no. Now, Piper, shall we begin our match? Getting straight. No, he's not. All Might has a functioning brain. This guy has a sense of morals and more muscles than he knows what to do with. But I can see the comparison between him and All Might. Like, don't touch the phone at all and you should be just fine, Ivor. Challenger ticket verified. You are cleared to start a promotion match. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'll be climbing ahead then. Yes! All Might's Mighty, Mighty Guy's brain. Yep. It'll be interesting to see who his Mega Evolved Pokemon is. Oh, we're starting with a bug. Sir, you're in immediate danger. Oh shit, I'm the one in immediate danger. Farts, man. This guy just decided to wreck my day. Rock Blast, that's what did it. Sword Stance, please. Shadow Claw. Hold up, satchel. Thank you. Seems too important not to use the Max Revive. Psycho Cut! Thank you! Quickly. Get out of there! Oh, that was close. Fly, my pretty! Fly! There we go. That was the wrong potion to use. Use Hyper Potion. Oh, well played. But you won't be able to use that for a moment. When I can get my move in. Oh, this dude from Hawaii? Aloha! My brain blanked on the name of the region. What? That poor guy in the middle. Fly! Oh, that was good timing and also terrible timing. Air Slash. No, Talonflame! I wanted to get you out of there. Sword Dance. Shoot. Oh, that hurt. Well, this guy is just wrecking my day. Frank. He came prepared for flying types, I will give him that. But he did not come prepared for Frank's ice bite. Defeat. How incredibly unjust. Oh, so it's unjust when you lose, huh? Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations. Processing promotion. You have been promoted to rank D. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the ZA Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. Continue to vex everyone around you. The goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It is true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you insisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together. Out of the question. You're the elder of us, and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwyn. I want to give Piper my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. Why am I not surprised? It was a good match, Piper. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you will excuse me. Again with the curry abomination. Sir, mix it up a little. Wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues to a missing persons case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how X and Y on the axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokemon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? It could be that. Or something like us all here. What are the odds we meet and become friends? Hmm? Something the matter? Nah, it's nothing. You're lying. But I should be asking you what's the matter, Naveen. Why won't you just try the croissant curry already? That won't be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, it's not that hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. So does this mean no legendaries until rank A? I mean, except for Zygarde, but I mean, Ziggy was kind of a given. Good morning. No sign of Urbane or Lydia just yet. At last, I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased I'll even include you in my happy mood. Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Urbane! Urbane's missing, isn't he? Do you know where Urbane is? Not here. He must have headed out earlier to be his helpful self around the city. That idiot! Apparently he borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot. So we're in debt now to the scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. Hello. This is Piper, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z? Yes? Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now, I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate. Of course, they would have that timing. I want to discuss a bit of money your friend Urbane borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at. But I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Urbane has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I ask that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. What was that call about? What, so it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number, Piper? How deep in trouble are we, exactly? Well, Urbane didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. What kind of interests are we dealing with? Don't worry, Fluette. We'll get Urbane out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, seems the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate office, as requested. Yeah, you're right, Az. Especially since I've called 2 of us now. I can't get a hold of Urbane. Hey, Piper? If they already know where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You'll head over with me, right? Of course. Thanks. I feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seems disreputable. I have not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. There should be quotes around request. Let's be honest here. And on that slightly terrifying note, Urbane, what did you do? Let's give it up for our VIP, Talonflame, who carried a lot of that fight. And I am out of time. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Frost. And thank you all out there who are watching but haven't commented or gone to the chat room. It's a pleasure to see you this evening. On Thursday, Xenoblade Chronicles X continues side questorama now that we're past Chapter 12. On Monday, we're going to find out about the Rust Syndicate. On Saturday, Legends Arceus videos are continuing to come out and will for quite a while. The YouTube algorithm demands I state the following. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube algorithm, yada yada yada. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good evening. Take care. Stay safe. and good night.